Hey guys, my name's James.
My name's Corwyn.
Oh no! And welcome to. Oh my God.
This movie's gay.
Nicole, you can't do that.
Why
no.
not?
Hey guys. Also, Nicole, you're not supposed to
amazing.
be here
Am
yet.
I anti-Corwyn then?
No, I don't
I'm
know.
nega
Oh my.
Corwyn.
It's very hard to hear Corwyn for me. Hold on. I'm going to
Mega
turn you up a little
Corwyn.
more, Corwyn.
Okay.
Oh, but there's so much white hiss in there. Hiss. Hey guys, like I said, my name's James.
I'm nega Corwyn.
Oh my God. And welcome to
And I'm
This
normal
Movie's
Corwyn.
Gay. It's all being left in here. Wait, Corwyn, once I get done saying this sentence, say hi. So, Corwyn, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, there's like a 2-second delay. That's good. It's better than like the 4-second that we had with TC back on the call-in episode of Mostly Speaking Sentai. But guys, you're hearing Corwyn not in the room with us. Why is that? Because Corona done killed our kinky episode. That's right. This is episode 69. Or Corwyn, if you would like,
69.
I will totally, I'll label this one episode 68.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're still in like quarantine
Yeah,
for a
what
bit,
if-
so I don't know when I'll be like there to do an episode.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So it'll be 68.1.
Okay, yeah. Or 68 point question mark.
1.
No, because in case we have to do another one like this, then it could be
Yeah.
68.2.
But what happens if we have to do more than 10?
Then 68.12.
Yeah.
68.11.
0.9.1.
But what happens when we get to
Yeah.
68.69?
Oh no.
I don't think we'll get that far.
Okay.
If we do, that's very concerning. But never know.
You never know. But Corwyn, we're not going to keep you on the line for all of the time because this would be very odd to edit. But you wanted to call in, and I would also like to let the listeners know, if you love Nicole and I on podcast together, you're in for a sweet treat the next few weeks. If you hate Nicole and I on podcasts, one, please don't tell us. But you're going to hate the next few weeks of podcasting because it might be just Nicole and I for a lot of these shows.
Yep, because
Yeah,
I'm
and I just want to let the listeners know that I'm alive and okay, and everything is fine.
yeah.
But also, everything is not fine. Please panic, everyone. Go out, buy all of the corn that you can get your hands on.
Corn?
Yeah,
You want all the corn?
Well, I've been wanting to make mashed potatoes, mash them up myself,
Mash 'em
and then
up, good.
put canned corn in there. But people are buying all the corn because they're canned products.
Why are you putting canned corn in mashed potatoes?
Because it's delicious.
Yeah, it's like a Reese Puffer bowl.
I mean, I could see like making a corn fritter or something with like potatoes. That sounds good.
Ooh.
What's
But
it,
the
corn?
mashed potatoes with just like corn kernels in it?
Yeah.
Like, are they fresh corn?
Oh, no, they're
Are you
canned
supposed
corn.
to put some jalapeno in there?
I can't put jalapeno. My tummy's too hurt.
All right.
Also,
Well,
sometimes I think like jalapeno or like pickled brined things give me upset stomach. That word, hooray, Pepto-Bismol.
The
well,
capital D.
did you say pesto bismol?
No, Pepto-Bismol. Did I say Pesto-Bismol?
No.
Okay.
I heard pesto bismol, but also I'm hearing things through a filter, so
It's the hiss.
fine.
Ooh, it's that hiss, baby.
The hiss is there.
See, okay, and this is a perfect example. I've tried to explain to all of you guys, especially Jose, who is he wants to learn, but for some reason doesn't want to know. He'd make the effort to come over. I'm constantly like, hey guys, you should learn how to edit and record. So in these situations, we could be Skyping with microphones instead of like talking over a phone, and then you'd know how to record it. Then you'd send me those files. I'd link it up, and then we'd have that crisp
I do
clean.
have a microphone.
What kind of mic you got?
I don't know. I got it for my voiceover stuff.
Okay, is it a
don't
Yeti
remember
Blue?
What it is? No.
Okay.
Is it a
don't know what
Sasquatch
it is.
green?
Oh!
It's totally a Sasquatch screen.
Fucking
it's so
called
cute.
it.
All right, because Bigfoot Brown, those ones are top tier.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Corwyn,
did you guys watch?
What's up?
What did you guys watch this week?
Well, I'm not going to tell you yet, but
You didn't tell. I thought he was watching this at home.
No, I want his opinion on one of the main theme of this movie. Before we even say it, people will know in the description and the
I feel like there are a lot of themes.
Well, one of them was...
Well, I guess the main theme was just labels, but I'll let you go.
They said this, and I think it's bad that the character was saying it, but it's them having to realize, like, oh, take the labels out, and maybe I'm just this kind of person. This is what they said, how can I be bisexual and still faithful?
Wow.
Because they brought it up with the other characters' dialogue that it's like a stereotype that bisexuals aren't.
Are you okay? So you're talking about faithful, like as in they're like monogamous?
Yeah, like, there are men and women. I can have sex with anyone. Why would I want to be faithful?
Because some people don't care about sex.
Yeah. And Corwyn, you better believe we're going to dig into it more on this week's episode.
Amazing. What did you watch?
We watched, we're not to that point yet. We're only 8 minutes in. Usually we get 20 minutes in.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't know how long you're keeping me on the phone, and you never told me what you were watching because I assumed you were watching this one movie, but I don't think you watched it.
No,
we didn't. Even though I think it's on Amazon Prime now. We'll let you in.
It popped up.
Well, because that is like a weird horror thing, and it's just like too gloomy in the weather and just the world in general. So I was like, we need like a fun movie.
It's bright as hell outside.
Not yesterday or the day before that or the day before that or the day before that.
One of those days.
I sat on my couch in front of the window, and it was very dreary, but I sat there anyway to at least get a little bit of sun. And by sun, I mean natural light.
Yeah.
We got roof access if you want to come up and sunbathe.
We don't have a ladder.
Corwyn's got one. It's called stacking me on top of Nicole, and then he climbs up the both of us.
No.
I don't want to do that. But also, like, I'm trying to be self-isolated and, like, not spread virus stuff and, like, you know, not leave my apartment unless absolutely necessary.
And coming over here is not necessary, okay?
No.
Oh,
yes,
no.
James, it's not necessary.
No.
I mean, it's necessary to, like, share LGBT movies and all of that, but we can do via phone for a minute, or set up a mic here or whatever.
We should probably look into that.
Yeah. Or just go on hiatus for a little while the things are going crazy.
I will do...
James will go crazy.
I will do a ding-dang one-manner if that's the other option.
James is like, I need all the gay movies in my life. Please.
Yeah, because this was actually something I wanted to bring up, that this podcast, it exposes me, not just the listener, to all of these great movies.
Well, I'm just saying, if you had to quit like all the podcasts.
Oh, yeah, no.
You would go crazy.
Because then I would, even though I don't make money off from this yet, I would then be unemployed and not doing anything. And I'd just be wasting time.
Yeah, capitalism.
I mean, that's me. That's what has happened to me. That's my life right now.
Corwyn, you got to get a side hustle. Buy all the corn off from the shelves, then resell it to people who want corn.
Learn all the cool dances on TikTok.
I am not going to try to profit off of a pandemic. That is a terrible thing to do.
I'm trying to profit off from it by putting out more content so people can have something to enjoy.
James?
Yeah, but you're not taking advantage of the pandemic by like buying all the hand sanitizer and selling it at a markup. You're doing your art. You're just continuing to do your art.
Yeah, but I am actively booting other people off from platforms, so who knows what's right or wrong.
James, listeners, James is joking about the corn thing, but in all seriousness, don't do that shit. It's fucked up.
Yeah. Also, I was not joking about me wanting corn and there not being corn.
I'm saying buying corn and reselling it.
Except for cream corn. I don't want creamed corn. I just want the sweet baby corn.
The baby corn?
Yeah, I'm just sweet corn, not baby corn. You know, those little corns that come in stir fry?
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait, you're going to put the stir-fried baby corn into your mashed potatoes? That's even a weirder flavor.
That is what I've been... what's the word I'm looking to? I've been resulted. No, that's what I have to do now. I've resorted to. That's the word. None of that's getting edited because it made Corwyn laugh.
Amazing.
Quality.
Incredible.
So, Corwyn,
live your best life.
Before we let you go, what are some #quarantine things you would like to tell the audience about?
I mean, literally just wash your hands. Wash your hands. 20 seconds. Sing Jolene. Also, everyone be safe and kind and all of that, because, you know, even if you aren't potentially susceptible, there's a lot of other people that are in our communities that could be. So, you know, be safe. Self-quarantine, social distancing, all that good stuff. That's it.
All right.
Yeah,
all right. Thank you. Hey, Corwyn, I'm going to miss you because I enjoy doing this show with you.
James.
And
I will be back eventually.
All right. See you, Corwyn.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Before I go, what fucking movie did you watch?
Today we watched Cassanova Was a Woman.
Incredible. I haven't heard of that one. I'm going to watch it.
Do it. It was good.
It was on Tubi TV. You can watch it for free right now.
Amazing. I'm going to set it on my list. All right. Take care.
All right. See ya.
Safe. All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. That was our friend Corwyn, or as Nicole said, quarantined. That boy can't go outside.
Quarantined?
Yeah. Corwyntined. Because his name sounds kind of like quarantine, but he's not quarantined. He's just social distancing.
Yeah, baby.
Nicole, since do you want to get into the movie, or how's your week been?
Fucking nuts, dude.
Ooh, like a little squirrel.
No.
'Cause they like nuts.
'Cause they have sex with acorns.
She's back, baby.
Oh no, I'm scared.
So how's it been nuts?
With all the stuff happening.
Okay.
The
dongsters.
Do you want me to elaborate?
Just tell me, like, what's one thing that has impacted your life?
Not going to work.
That sounds like a dream to me. Because I'd just be able to not be in this fucking apartment. I'm kidding. I love being here. I love seeing your face. And now I know, I truly feel very bad for how much time I spent at work before I started this job.
You should.
Because you would have been so lonely.
What do you mean?
Now you're doing that to me. Because I was gone all the time and you were home and just saying, where is my Jampy?
Yeah, how does it feel?
Terrible.
Bitch.
And now I can start saying, Nicole, you work too much. Please quit your job.
Yeah, this is what would happen if we both worked from home all the time.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty fucking awesome.
We'd be like, ooh, come here and kiss me. Smooch, smooch, smooch me, please. And guys, speaking of that, man, we might do a live stream because Nicole, she doesn't have hours at work now. But you can help support her by going to darlinghomebody.com to buy her merchandise, or by signing up for her Patreon at patreon.com/darlinghomebody to get sticker magnet monthlies.
Yeah.
But I think this Wednesday over on the Mostly Speakin' Sentai YouTube channel, we're going to be doing a live stream where we show off her merchandise. It'll be the Darling Homebody Shopping Network.
Why Wednesday?
Because I don't have anything to do Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
All right.
And then we can tell people it's Wednesday, baby.
All right.
A little bit before the show begins.
Okay.
See, that's my Mae West, speaking of our movie this week.
Again, don't know what that is.
Mae West is a sexy lady from Hollywood, California. And she would be like, oh, over there by the bricks, because that's what I am. I'm a brick house. She was like a sassy broad.
Okay.
She's like the epitome of sassy broad.
Okay.
Dad. Nicole, what's another thing that has impacted your week this week? Maybe Franklin laying on you so much?
Me getting Frank snuggles.
Now you know how I feel.
And Frank pooping everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. We were supposed to record this yesterday, but I woke up early just to go to the bathroom, and then Frank had diarrhea out of the kitty litter box, then puked out of he pooped, got out, puked, and then scurried forward a little bit, then pooped on the floor, then walked in the poop and got little diarrhea paw prints. It was Pooh's Clues. The only it's like, wow, we got all the clues. It's communicate when you give your cat diarrhea medication so the other person doesn't give him a double dose.
He wouldn't have gotten out and then pooped and stepped in it. That's not how that would work. That would have worked. You were like, oh man, he pooped out of it. But it's like, no, it's like he couldn't make it in time.
So he pooped a little bit and then scurried back, did the full dang thing.
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking it's the other way. So our bathroom is...
No, because how would he step in it if he pooped and then walked forward?
Because maybe he stumbled. He has weak knees and joint hips. But guys, our bathrooms, think like a Slender Man.
He has joint hips.
Yeah. Think of a Slender Man, just like real long. That's what our bathroom is like. Nicole almost spat out her coffee.
Yeah.
Just think of that. It's a straight way. It's getting sweaty. And that's why Frank's in here, because it's nice and warm.
And he misses us.
I don't know about that. We were pretty mean at him yesterday.
No, because remember, then we gave him a bath and then he snuggled with us.
Yeah.
That was really cute.
We gave him a half bath because his paw just was like, duty was in between his toes. So just the best thing to do was clean off his little paws and his butt. Mm-hmm. And he was doing fine up until like the ending where he was like, okay, we're done now. What?
Yeah, he's like, get me the fuck out of here.
I'm not waiting for it to drain and then you have that pitcher of water to rinse my little paws off. Just let me go, baby.
Yeah.
It's like when you're at like a store and you've paid for the thing and they have to tell you all the side effects, like when you get medication and you're like, no, just give me the thing, but it's like, legally we have to tell you the side effects of this erectile dysfunction thing is that you might have a boner real long.
Yeah, they tell you that?
Yeah.
Like you specifically?
Yeah, babies.
All right.
That's why I always have an erection. I take ED medicine.
That explains.
You think that's natural?
That explains a lot, actually.
I'm hopped up on this stuff. I'm constantly ordering from Blue Pill. I was going to say Blue Chewy, but I'm like, no, that would be erectile dysfunction medication for your pet. Man, Frank walking around here with a big old bone.
I guess if you're like trying to breed your animal.
Yeah, like a ladybird style.
What?
Yeah, from King of the Hill, there's an episode where they're trying to get Ladybird pregnant.
I thought you were referencing the movie Ladybird.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I didn't think you've seen that.
Tall Ladybird. You know that Netflix show about the tall lady?
Nope.
Oh my God, she's like a Slender Man. You want to know what?
Cool.
This is the 20th century. We can have slender women, spelled WOMYN. Am I right, Nicole? Let me get some fanfic of that. Some creepy pastas of tall, slender women.
You just take a picture of Slenderman, draw boobs on them.
Yeah, girl. Why not, guys? Let us know.
How do they know Slenderman's a man?
Yeah, I know. He ain't seen it. Mm-hmm. We don't. Okay, he would have a thick ol' wang.
Exactly.
And
How do they know?
He wears like skin tight skin, right?
Skin tight.
Yeah, because he's not wearing clothes.
Yeah, he is.
Slenderman's not. You're thinking
he
of
wears
Bye
a
Bye Man.
suit.
Is he in a full suit?
Yes.
He'd be flooding for real. He has to go to a specialty store to get his outfits.
It's fucking magic.
Okay. He doesn't go to, you're telling me he doesn't go to a Italian tailor? And no, I'm not talking about Taylor Thomas. Jonathan.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
Hold on. Does Slenderman really have a
That's
suit
his
on?
whole thing. Yes. Are you serious? When you picture him in your mind, what do you see?
All I'm seeing is him in like a bowler hat, you know, like
Yeah.
what kind of what Yogi Bear wears
Sure.
or swingers do, and just like a nice jacket. And then he's white all the way down.
No.
Hold on, let
He
us
does
guys
have
see.
the jacket part of the suit and a white shirt underneath.
He's the picture I'm seeing right now. There's many pictures.
Cool.
But yeah, okay. So most of them have him in. No, I guess nope. The one when it was a tiny picture, but then when I zoomed in on it, it looked like he was just kind of like a voodoo rag doll.
Yeah.
But then he's a voodoo rag doll with a suit on.
In a suit?
Yeah. Man, I always thought, man, he got them big and tall stores, baby, and a red tie. You got that correct.
I never said.
I know, that's why I said that. Man, this dude's face is fucked up. He ain't got one.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, slender
I don't
woman.
think you're looking at the right thing.
Yeah, it could just be,
I think you're looking at photos of Trump.
oh, he not slender or a man. He a bitch. He a fat ass bitch.
It's a fat ass hussy.
We are not body shaming. We are just
We're shaming.
we're just like what would be the opposite of a slender man would be Trump. Cause he a bitch.
Well, he has a red tie.
Also,
so.
for some reason I have been saying hussy lately. It's a term.
Lately, as in this morning.
Well, no, last night I was calling people on Fortnite little
Okay.
hussy ass
Got it, got it,
bitches
got it.
and calling Frank that. But I've only ever heard my mom use that term for probably an ex-girlfriend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe like, no, it had to have been that.
Your mom just calling children hussies.
Yeah, pretty much. It would have been like a 15-year-old she was calling a hussy. Maybe 16 at the time. I don't know. That hussy broke my boy's heart. It's things like that.
What else is she gonna say?
What? What? No, I don't know what you said. That's why I'm saying what. What else is she going to say? What? Nicole, look into the mic.
Yeah, what else would you...
Some parents still enjoy their
I'm saying
They're-
besides hussy, she would insult her. It would be worse.
you could just say that tramp. I think she also said
That's
tramp. That
worse.
might be okay. You could say that coos.
What?
It's a term that kind of
No, it's not.
Yes, it is 100%.
I'm gonna slingshot this hair tie
Why
at
you
your
got a hair
eyeball.
tie? Oh, I'm heating on ya.
It's because I play with it.
Coos.
Like I stretch it out for like stress or whatever. It's like you when you pull your beard hairs out.
Ooh, nice. It is derogatory for a woman often when viewed as an object of sexual desire.
What's the thesaurus?
Hold on, is it with it's hard to spell like I guess it would be like booze, but
Is this how this podcast goes?
yeah, usually until we
Okay.
like get into it, which we should have already got, but we got a little bit into it after we figure out what coos means. A coos, this is what Urban Dictionary says.
No, I was saying thesaurus for a hussy.
Oh, for hussy.
You
Okay.
dangus.
Hussy synonym. No, not synonym. Synonym.
Not synonym.
A minx or a madam.
That minx.
Yeah. A tease, seductress, floozy, a puss. Okay, this is from Google. A vamp.
James, your ex-girlfriend is a
Nicole is heating on you. A trollop.
Ooh, trollop. I like that word.
A hoochie. A
Hoochie?
A fizz jig.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
A hoiden?
James, shut the fuck up. People are working.
Oh, friggin'
No instruments allowed.
speaking of instruments, a strumpet. That's a synonym for...
No, it's
yes,
not.
100%.
Are you on Wikipedia?
No, I'm on from Oxford. This is all this is coming from. But then in derogatory, this is derogatory category. So these are the things my mom would have called, even though like puss seems pretty derogatory. Slut, tart, scrubber, slapper, slag, baggage, tramp.
Slag.
You friggin' slag.
Isn't that like a UK term?
I think so. I was writing this while you were gone.
Uh-huh.
I'll try and find it.
Remember.
Your voice is the angel. Since you've been gone.
Jolene. One
Jo-
time, Rachel put that song, which it's a great song, but I can't help but be a goof about it. And one time Rachel played it in the store and she was like, shut the fuck up. And like changed the song because she got so
Okay.
Jolene. I'll turn you around, take my man.
I summon you here to take my man.
Yep.
That's what it
Nailed
sounded like you said. You went,
I'll tell you to go there, my man.
I'm calling you to tell you to take my man.
Jolene.
Jorpies.
Jackie Jorp.
Okay, so while you were gone on your long vacation earlier this year, I was for some
To where?
to skiing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you even forget about the times you leave me. Oh, brother. So I don't know why I started writing this, but I was like, The Streets. Have you ever heard of The Streets? He's a rapper
Streets
from...
are all I know, Becky.
Okay.
Streets.
I don't know what that's from.
It's from another
Hot Rod.
commercial.
Okay.
Get to watching commercials,
Okay.
bro.
Orf. So The Streets is a grime rapper from the UK. Of course, if you're a grime rapper, you gotta be from the UK. So, and he has this song called Dry Your Eyes. And it's a very good song, but I wanted to just do the most British parody of that.
Please
so
don't.
It was like, chuck your muff, bruv. Prats is snogging. Getting blimey squiffy. You know Fanny means pussy. Bob's your uncle. It's on beat and tempo or melody of the song. It would have sounded better, but you know me, don't know lyrics, so I don't know melodies. Except for Jolene, Jorpies. Guys, what did we watch today? We already titillated you. We already friggin' tramped
We already said it.
Oh, we were all trampy with
We trolloped it.
Yeah.
We pussed it.
Yes. Oh, my never regions. Yes, she's in a goof troop mood.
You have to clean this mic because I spit all over it.
Oh, I'm gonna clean it with my. I'm gonna clean it with my mouth, with my nose. Go. Oh,
What the fuck?
that's my girlfriend's spit. So today we watched Cassanova Was a Woman. And as it is tradition here, and Corwyn was here, so technically we don't have a guest co-host, we have a guest. Nicole, you know, you've listened to other episodes.
Yeah, I have to summarize the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Cassanova was a woman, and the end. Nailed it. James is drinking coffee so I can say whatever the fuck I want without him interrupting me. James is a fucking trollop, yo. And he's got that puss. Stop! No! We're gonna get kicked out. We're gonna get noise complainted. I'm pretty sure no one lives below us still. And our neighbors, I don't think they give a fuck. Maybe they noise complainted us though that one time. Anyway, Casanova Was a Woman. Okay, it's about a lady who's married and it's not good. And then she meets another lady who's a lesbian And then the two ladies become friends. And then they fall in love. And then the husband gets a job in Miami. And she's like, fuck you, I'm not going to Miami. You suck. And then she's like, I want a divorce. And he was like, what the H? And she's like, I like this lady now, so fuck you. And then, so then the two ladies are together and they're in love. And then the lady that was married gets a job in Miami and she's like, oh, the irony. And apparently her family lives there. So she moves in with her mom for like 7 to 8 months, but still is in a relationship with the lady in New York. So they're like, we'll just do long term. But then the one lady, but then like before that, she sees a naked guy that no one else can see. So that happens. And so then she goes to Florida and then she's like, I'm a lesbian. And everyone's like,
okay.
Whoa. They're like, okay. But then they're like, whoa. But then they're like, okay. And then she has a secret boyfriend. And then the lady from New York surprise visits. And the boyfriend shows up and then she's like, oh no. And then they break up and then she's sad. And then they kind of get back together. Kind of.
It's like a throuple thing, it seems like.
The imaginary man is real for some reason.
Yeah.
In the end.
What you got to plug?
Was that good?
Oh, no. Yes, it was.
Okay, cool.
So let's get into notes. Because this movie was tonally odd, especially with the naked man who she sees in her head happens midway through and then stops happening an hour and a half into the movie. And it's just,
because then she's with a dude.
It's weird. Because it's like, hey, this is just a normal romantic comedy. It's like, I forgot who said it. It was on a podcast, but they were like, wouldn't it be so funny if we made an Oscar-worthy movie? It's just this hard drama, just like it will win an Oscar. But in the last scene, just the main characters are just shitting their brains out and just like, oh no, looking into camera and saying like, oh, what did we eat? That's what this felt like, of just like a complete shift of, oh yes, this is based in reality. And then all of a sudden she's seeing a naked man.
I'm gonna say you're wrong.
You're done.
Like, wow, that comparison.
I'm gonna say, you hired.
I'm gonna be TC and go, wow.
TC hasn't done that in such a long time.
He should do it now that his voice is lower.
Oh, wow.
He could probably do it really super good now.
What was it? Love it. We were watching Glove and Boots, and there's a very funny, I think the video is called I Love It.
I don't know.
Check it out, guys. But yeah, guys, in this movie, I found out Casanova, the famous lover, I guess Casanova's a famous lover.
Okay, so the main character, the lady that's married, her name is Casanova. And then the lesbian main character her name is Lola.
And Nicole, can I quote you real quick?
No.
About 20 minutes into the movie, she goes, I keep forgetting, what are their names? And then I go, well, she's Casanova, and Nicole's like, God, it's the name of the movie.
It's the fucking title.
So, hey, listeners, I'm not the only one who forgets names. Nicole also does it.
Because I remembered that you forget all the time, and then I was like, oh, wait, what are their names?
Yes. I'm vindicated. Oh, I wanted to ask Corwyn this, but a lot of the queer films, Nicole brought this up because she looked into the movie. She chose this movie, that this was kickstarted. And a lot of the movies we do watch are kickstarted. So I wanted to ask Corwyn, hey, why is that? But I mean, already knowing, but he would be able to give a more eloquent reasoning behind it. It's just because Hollywood is like, it won't sell. People,
yeah.
It's the southern states, and how would we market it in China?
They're like, society's not ready for it. And it's like,
then make them ready.
but they are.
Yeah, you think people wanted to see a boy who did wizard at school? No, they were saying that's witchcraft. But then once boy who does wizard at school
True, though.
Yeah, it started coming around. I had neighbors who weren't allowed to read it and wouldn't even read it in our house.
Yeah, my friend's cousin wasn't allowed to.
Yeah. But then once boy doing wizard at school is in the zeitgeist, people will accept boy doing wizard at school.
Yeah, because boy hero.
Yes. And boy is inside us all.
But they're like, what if kid doesn't admire boy who hero? What if kid admires man who villain?
I'm confused now.
The parent is worried that their kid will become Voldemort.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did Harry Potter become a villain?
No.
Oh, yeah. The boy became a man and so freaking handsome. I want to rub my fingers down his lightning bolt.
What?
Oh, that cat, what? I'm in love with my girlfriend. That's the noise she makes. Oh, I'm a crazy. That's the Grinch.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. He goes, I'm a crazy. Yes. Oh, I'm a green. I'm a greening with ya. That's what Grinch should always be saying. All right, what's our next note?
Okay, you're saying you don't like the naked dude.
No,
part.
I do like it. It's just
you
weird.
equated it to shitting.
Yeah, I would love a movie if we were watching what's a big Hollywood blockbuster that we've seen recently. If in Knives Out, well, Knives Out did have some comedic things, but if Knives Out ended with her saying like, this isn't a spoiler to Knives Out, I don't just vomit when I lie, I also shit my pants, and then like she turns around and it goes womp womp and she's just got a big old brown stain, I would have laughed so hard and I would have been like, bellissimo, brava, I love it. And what's another Hollywood movie that if Godzilla were to end?
Okay, you are comparing it to a movie. You are making it sound fucking terrible. You're saying this is as bad as someone just taking a shit for the last 20 minutes.
No.
Saying it's bad.
Not the last
and now
20
you're like,
minutes.
no, that'd be fucking great. Like, you did not elaborate that at all.
No, I'm saying the tonal
Guys,
shift
comment
is...
if you agree with me.
Oh, at this movie's
that
gay.
James, by saying that them shitting is him saying that it's bad.
And don't forget to tag Darling Homebody. Or it would be like if the original Godzilla, very serious film, if it ended with like Godzilla peeing on the Ford logo, it'd be very funny.
No, it wouldn't.
I'd say, oh, he got me. That dinosaur got me. He's not a freaking dinosaur. He's a lizard.
Guys, this is day 2 of the quarantine.
I'ma kiss you, girl.
Oh, no.
But don't you love hanging out with me?
I do.
Yes, guys, we played Mario Party. Oh, this is something we should reveal.
What?
We played Mario Party team up, me, Nicole, against 2 computers, and we ended it with 11 stars, and they had 0 with maybe 3 gold. We were hitting them bitches on the head, winning all of the mini games. Ah, man. Oh, we were just... and I had like 4 allies. Nicole had 1. We got 1 of the bonus stars, and friggin' that's where I started saying
Can we talk about
Hussy.
the movie? I don't...
This is what happens. Yeah, talk about the movie.
No one cares about Mario Party.
Our actually fans do enjoy it when we talk about video games.
No, they don't.
Yes, Tiago loves it when we talk about Final Fantasy VIII.
They fucking hate it.
Tiago, you actually hate Final Fantasy VIII
Because
talk?
guess who Tiago is?
No.
It's me.
And you love Final Fantasy VII so much.
Yeah.
No, and Final
Just to
Fantasy
fuck with
IX.
you.
Why would you do that, Tiago? I mean, Nicole. Wait, so you were watching the live stream?
Yup.
Because Tiago was watching my Chill Beats to Quarantine
Exactly.
too. Well, I guess do declare, go on.
Is your mind fucking blown?
Yeah, which also would mean I'm Tiago as well because I am you.
God damn it.
Is Frank someone? Is Frank upside down man?
Right.
The listeners of this podcast don't understand the upside down man.
Oh, oy. Okay, so the movie. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we have 7 minutes to talk about it.
Okay, my notes. I have 3. Oh, God. Okay, so Lola, at one point, you could see her nipples, and I was like, this is so distracting. And I was like, maybe it's just me. Like, is that distracting to other people?
Nicole.
When people are like wearing, like where you can just see their nipples.
Nicole, we've had this conversation.
Have we?
It's on an unreleased podcast, Engaged with Nicolas Cage. Remember when I was talking about that? And on this show, Corwyn and thank you, Corwyn is constantly saying that is just me. It's not a distraction to anyone else. I'm the only one zooming in on nipples. So I do declare, but also I am you, so.
Like watching Friends,
yes,
and she's always has her nipples just out
fully
there.
erect. Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, hey.
I noticed them too.
Yeah, it's distracting.
It's hard not to notice a nipple, especially on Franklin. He's just got them out all the time.
You have a weird obsession with Frank's nipples.
It's not a weird obsession.
I don't like it. It's uncomfortable.
I go, gimme. And he goes, meow.
I hate it. I don't like it.
Well, if there was such thing as Blue Chewy, then we wouldn't need. I'm kidding, guys. No.
I really like this movie. It's weird because like I used to like fucking love watching movies, but now I kind of don't anymore.
Rubbing off on you.
I know it's all fucking James's fault, but like if I had watched this like
when it came out,
like 3 years ago, I probably would have been obsessed with this movie.
Oh,
like I love it. It's really good.
I love it.
And it's just like cute. It's a good love story, and it's about like. And it's like refreshing to see a movie about someone who's like, I don't know how old they are, like they're late their 30s.
Yeah, mid to late 30s.
Like middle-aged and like still trying to figure shit out, you know?
But doesn't that make you kind of depressed? Because then it's like, wow, in 10 years, I'm still not going to know shit.
No.
Because you won't be in a loveless marriage.
Exactly.
You'll be in a lovely, still not marriage.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nicole's mom, you listening to this, guess what? Even in 10 years, we're not getting married. Even if my grandmother is on her deathbed and says, I just wish my boy would get married, I'd say, too bad, Grandma. You're going to be looking up from hell, seeing this goddamn relationship living in sin.
Because we're all sinners.
Yeah, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, and I lick some taint. What other notes did you have?
I honestly just forgot what I just fucking said.
That you liked the movie and you'd be obsessed with it?
Yeah, I loved it. I love.
On Netflix.
Okay, guys. So I was thinking like, my mom has this friend Barb who she talks about all the time. And I'm like, dude, if my mom ever, like, if this was a situation, I would be like, fuck yeah, get it.
But we'd also be sad because we like Brian.
I do love Brian, but I'm just like, I don't know what it is. It's just like cute. And I just like seeing people happy. And like, if that's what it is, then like, that's fucking rad.
Should I be worried about that for like someday you like falling in love with your best friend? I'm Nicole's best friend. Ooh. Or Franklin. You give him snugs. If Franklin was a man, would you be in love with him? He'd be old as dirt, though.
Yeah, he'd be old as fuck.
Except I think of him as a
teenager. He's like 70.
Yeah. I mean, in human years, he's a teenager, so I do equate him to being a teenager, as you'll see on Crumb Bums. Check out Webtoon.
I equate him to a grumpy old man.
No, I'm always thinking of him screaming around the house, throwing fish, screaming, rich kid. Can I get into some of my notes, or you got any more?
You're not allowed.
Okay, guys. What you got to plug, Nicole?
Well, fuck off. Maybe I have more notes.
Oh, you said you had 3 and you've read 2.
Bitch! Exactly.
Okay, what's the other note? It's already past 50.
It just says naked dude.
Okay, we've talked about the naked dude.
So, okay, guys. So
Krampus.
So she falls in love with Lola, and then just like this naked dude shows up that no one else can see because it's supposed to be like a manifestation of her sexuality or like of her doubts.
Yeah, I think it's
about her sexuality.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's what that is. So he shows up and it's like a funny bit.
And he naked as hell and buff.
I think they did a good job with it.
One of my things with that is if that were to happen to me and I saw like the perfect envisionment of, wow, that's what I find attractive in a woman, aka would be Nicole, I would just be jacking off all the time.
Yeah, we know, James.
Why didn't she try and have sex with him to make him disappear? That's what I would have tried to do.
Because he's not real.
But then it's just like, she'd be just like thrusting in a bed saying like, yeah, it's like that Sarah Silverman episode with Andy Samberg.
The scenes where she's having sex with her husband are so fucking funny. I laughed so hard. It was hilarious.
Also, if you are any person and you're having sex and you're really going at it and the person looks like her, just like read their body language.
Body language.
What is that from?
You ever see Little Mermaid?
The landlord mermaid?
The landlord mermaid? That's like the thing everyone says from that because it's great.
Oh, I don't know this reference.
So you haven't? Okay.
I've seen The Little Mermaid, guys.
Obviously not.
My sister was obsessed with it, so I think she was. She watched it a lot. Or maybe she also liked The Swan Princess. I remember one of her birthday parties, she was watching that. Probably her 7th birthday, so I was like 4 or 5.
Loved Thumbelina.
Thumbelina be a hussy.
It was really cute.
I don't know Thumbelina. That she's like a thumb-sized lady?
Yeah.
Okay, she's a fairy? Or just a thumb-sized lady?
A lady.
Oh, she doesn't have wings.
No, I don't think so.
Geez, she got the short end of the shortest stick. Because she's a thumb size.
Yeah.
She's a thumb drive.
She almost gets married to a toad.
What? That's some hot stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty sexy.
She'd get them genital warts.
Pretty sexy.
Can I run through my notes real quick?
Sexy.
She had very dirty socks in bed. It was, oh boy. They have an obsession with finding strangers on the street with hats, then grabbing their hats. There were 2 people holding hands, and this upsets Nicole and I as well. If you're walking down the sidewalk, and 2 people are holding hands, or just 2 people in a group whatsoever, and they're kind of taking up the entire sidewalk, too bad, get the F out. So instead of just walking around them, it was a very big sidewalk, they could have done this. They grabbed their hat and like theater kids, which they were theater kids, were just like dancing, having a dance off, and the guy and the lady just were not pissed off enough until we finally see them. I would have just snatched my hat away and said like, the fuck are you doing? Then walked away.
See, like, okay, so like I've thought about this, about like the type of person I want to be and stuff, and I don't know, it's like my natural reaction is to like be pissed, but it's like, should I be though? Like, isn't it like more fun to live life just like joining in on the fun? You know what I mean?
And now that you bring that up, initially I would be freaked out of like, who just stole my hat? But if they just walked in front of me, put it on and started dancing, I'd be like, what is this? But then I'd also be worried that they're going to stab me. So I guess like I would be in with the fun, but I would still be very cautious.
Yeah.
Because it takes a special brand of person to have the audacity, as the wrestling people would say, to take someone's hat and start dancing in front of them.
It was really, like, this movie is so cute. Like, there were a couple of goofs and I loved it.
What else did I have? Oh, a rum and coke I want to start calling Cokey Rums.
Also, I take offense to them being like, oh, he's having a rum and coke. Because rum and coke's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
But they were just like, oh, what a typical boring white straight dude thing to drink.
Yeah, white straight lady over here drinking them rum and cokes after a hard day work.
Yeah. Actually, it's okay, guys. Rum and cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper is the fucking best.
I thought you've had cherry vanilla Coke.
Yeah, that's good too.
Okay. Guys, she's giving you quarantine
But it's
tips.
like, it's easier. I feel like it's easier to find cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper than it is Coke.
Yeah.
And I tried Sailor Jerry rum recently, and it's real good.
I thought this movie could be summed up like, because they say this or a paraphrased version of this so many times, especially in the earlier parts of the movie. I don't know what's going on. This is all new to me. She says that so much.
It does feel like it kind of like changes gears a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they introduce a naked dude and then when she moves to Miami, it wasn't like, oh, she's there and oh, this sucks, and there's not like just like a montage or something. It's like, no, the setting is Miami now instead of so it's like, and then there's like this whole, they just like introduce her whole family like halfway through the movie or something.
Oh yeah, and the sisters were fantastic, which had
the restaurant scene was fucking great.
One of my so they were arguing. One of them is very high strung. One is just like a sassy broad, and then we have Casanova. The high strung one was upset that they didn't tell her anything, especially her being a lesbian. And the sassy broad one just screams, "She's our sister, you douche."
Yeah.
It's a good line.
And the mom's just like, "Geez Louise." And
then one last thing is Corwyn last episode, I was like, oh, all actors are therapists. And he's like, no, they're not. No. Guess what, guys? This movie does bring up, they posit that, of her saying, hey, I minored in psychology, and me reading all these different characters and becoming them. I'm kind of a therapist myself. So, Corwyn, it's time you eat the crow.
I'm sorry.
All right. Nicole, would you
wait, no, I have one more thing.
Okay, it's got to be quick.
The waiter during that one scene was really good. Like, it would have been so easy to do that part wrong and have it just look cheesy and dumb, but it was done really well. 'Cause
just Folgers in your, because of like the song. That was one of the things. But
watch
Nicole,
the fucking movie.
All right, she already recommends it. I would too. It's free on Tubi TV, but like $2.99 everywhere else. Nicole, what you got to plug?
I'm cold. No, I'm Darling Homebody on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Etsy. Visit darlinghomebody.com to buy cool shit like pins, stickers, patches, and plantable paper skulls that I make by hand, and patreon.com/darlinghomebody for monthly stickers or magnets.
Chia and Nicole, speaking of Patreon, on April 3rd, if someone's on Patreon, what should they look for?
I don't know what the slash is. Like, I don't know what you named it.
Well, let me tell you what it is. So this actually worked out well. Go to patreon.com/MLM pod for 4 episodes of Patreon exclusive content from the Marshland Media crew. Right now, it's going to start out on that April 3rd with Engaged with Nicolas Cage. That's Nicole's podcast where her and I were watching through every single Nicolas Cage movie. And it's very fun. It's just us bantering the entire time. Very funny, very thoughtful.
A lot like this episode.
Yeah, it was.
But longer.
Much longer. But not in like a bad sense.
Yeah.
And then Nicole is also doing the Toku reading corner where she's reading fan fiction of like Power Rangers Super Sentai. It's kind of an offshoot of Mostly Speaking Sentai, some might say, and I'm doing some of the music cues in the background. And guys, you've heard it bleeped out before of me talking about it with Corwyn and my co-hosts being mean to me about it. So a one-man podcast talking about Beyblade. That's where I, James, only me, no co-hosts allowed. am watching through every single episode of the first season of Beyblade. There's 52 episodes, so your boy's got his homework done. So yeah, that's 4 episodes a month. It'll be 2 Beyblade, 1 Engaged with Cage, and then Tokusatsu Reading Corner. And especially once this quarantine stuff blows over, we might finally do This Movie's Gay ? Corwyn and I looking at a movie where people say it's gay, and we'll figure out if it actually is or not, or if it's just unintentional subtext. Oh, and then MLMpod.com for information about What the Hellmouth, Hit It and Crit It, and Mostly Speaking Sentai. And check out our webcomic, Crumb Bums. That's a comic that I write and Nicole illustrates. You can find that on Webtoon.
Mm-hmm.
Or Webtoons.
Webtoons.
Just search Webtoon Crumb Bums. You're bound to find it. But I've been James.
I'm Nega Corwyn.
And, see you in class. Bitch sticks. That's all we do. Bye-bye.
We've been mostly speaking movies.
Mostly speaking Sentai, or cinema. I was like, say cinema.
In your head, you're like, say cinema, not Sentai.
Yes,
and then you say Sentai.
Yep, I'm used to saying Sentai. See you guys. This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit MLMpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.